Today we're making a kitchen island. This is what you're gonna need. Today we're gonna start with the legs of the table. We are gonna be using pine for today's build. You can use a hardwood if you want it to be very heavy and the wood to be harder. However, if you like rustic and don't mind this piece getting some character over time, then pine is a great option. For our first cuts, we are gonna make 4 boards at 35¼ inch tall. This will give us a 36-inch tall island once finished, which is the normal counter height. One thing about untreated pine 4x4s is they usually are gonna be cracked. So you're gonna fill all the cracks with wood filler before we are gonna do anything else with the legs. While that is drying, we are gonna make the following cuts out of 2x4s. 6 cuts at 15 inches, 5 cuts at 5 feet, and 3 cuts at 18¾ inches. Since you guys expressed how much you love pocket holes, we're gonna go ahead and add some to these boards. In all the boards, you're gonna be putting 2 pocket holes on each end, and then 3 to 6 holes going towards the top of all the boards. See guys, now wasn't that fun? Everybody loves pocket holes. All right, now it's time to sand these. This time we are sanding before building. We are gonna allow a few more blemishes in this piece. So we are just going to do an easy sand with 120 grit, just basically getting all splinters or sharp edges off. On the legs, we are gonna make sure and round the corners. Now let's build our frame. The bottom shelf apron will be 3 inches from the bottom of the table. The middle shelf apron will be 19 inches from the bottom of the legs. Once we have it all put together, we are gonna make some small decorative braces. For this, we are gonna use the scrap wood we have and cut 4 pieces at 5 inches long. Next, you can draw a design and use a bandsaw or jigsaw to cut them out. Once you cut them out, drill some pocket holes and attach them to each outside edge of the long side of the table. Now we're gonna go ahead and paint the base. We're using a gray chalk paint for the first layer of the frame. While the frame's drying, we'll go ahead and work on our shelves and our countertop. The middle and bottom should be 67 inches long and 22 inches wide. We are gonna use glue and pocket holes to hold them together. Once they are together, we are going to cut out a 3½ inch by 3½ inch section of each corner, allowing them to wrap around the legs. The main countertop will be 71 inches long by 33¾ inches wide, and we will use some pocket hole screws and glue. Once it's put together, grab some type of circular object to make easy marks, and round your corners with the jigsaw. Once you have all 3 cut, we are going to sand and stain them. Today we are using Early American Stain. While we wait for that to dry, we are going to do a rough paint with the white chalk paint over the gray paint on the frame. This will give us a distressed look. And once it's all dry, you can hit the white with a sander and reveal more gray if you want. Once everything is dry, we can start attaching. We will use 1 1/4 inch screws and attach everything down. You may have to remove the middle braces to get your shelves in. Depending if your build varies, any off this one. Last thing, all we do is poly the shelves and the countertop. Alright guys, what would you like to see us build next? Let us know in the comments below, then make sure you check out Rated Red's YouTube channel and hit subscribe. From the workshop, I'm Amanda Mertz.